Hello there. If you identify as a postal prospector, you are in the right place. My name is Metal Dan, and this is my podcast, A Postal Prospector, where I record my paydirt experiences and upload them to YouTube. Okay, here we are, off and running. Here's our next paydirt. This is the box it came in. I ordered it on a Friday, got here on a Monday. So they could have went with a smaller box, saved us a little money, but it was well packaged. It was the box in this bag with bubble wrap and the bag, and then here we are. TNR Prospecting, Georgia. I got a 1 gram bag. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to try and keep this video to 30 minutes. Show a little bit of the classifying. Probably breakdown reveals maybe by how I classify it. Something like that. So, but let me see. For now, I'll say that's what the bag looks like next to our wrench. And when we come back, I'll do a little of the classifying. So, back in a second. All right, here we are for the big reveal. See what this is like. I have classifying 1/8 inch and kitchen strainer. And I've been making my kids eat extra ice cream, so I got a couple of bowls now to classify into. But we'll start out with that. I weighed the bag earlier. It's supposed to be a 2-pound bag, and it's right at that, 2 pounds. And I know in the future, when I get some extra money to buy more grams at a time, I don't see myself buying like 1 3-gram bag. I'm going to buy 3 1-gram bags and put them all together, so I got more dirt to go through. That's just my thought. So it's classifying 1/8 inch. I think that's not the worst sign. You're going to see a little organic material. Rounded rock, small. Ooh. Oh. Wow, this is a first for me. We have, let's call them buffalo nickels. I collected when I was a kid. These, we got these dumped onto the 1/8 inch strainer. I got distracted by the nickel. Generally, you go by a coin shop, you can buy coins like this for their weight in silver, what their value is in silver. A lot of people will just buy these and melt them down. I have some old coins that I collected. Maybe if there's any interest, I'll pull out my old coin collection. It's old pennies that I made when I was a kid. Trying to make sure I keep things in camera here. Alright, well, let's see if we got anything else in here. Okay, this is where I'm going to pause it because I want to keep this at 30 minutes. And if I find anything else interesting, like this nickel, we'll unpause it and show you all what we found. Otherwise, I'll come back when I'm done classifying and show you what we have before we start panning it out. Can't wait. All right. Let's see if I can show you. I saw you my first little piece. I got it fairly center. Should be right over there. This is all the plus 1/8 inch. Here we are with our classifications. This is plus 1/8 inch. This is plus kitchen strainer minus kitchen strainer. Say that 3 times fast. I like the nickel. That's a cool thing. If I have to evaluate with things like this, I'll just go with whatever their weight in silver is, because that's all you'll get for something like this at a coin shop. I think I can see 25 on it, so 1925 probably. But collectors only want stuff that you can has a lot where you can at least read the date clearly. This is really worn down, so these are worth their silver value. I will show what a pan looks like. I'll do like one. I think it's going to be kind of dirty. It's fairly dusty going in here. Nice and dry. I like that. And again, if I were to get 3 grams, I would buy 3 1-gram bags and have 3 times the amount of stuff to go through. So I won't go through all of this tonight. This is really helpful for me, like right before bed, to pan through 4 or 5 pans is very it's calming, really helpful. And so I'll be back in a moment when I got the water set up, and I'll show you at least what one pan looks like. Be right back. And here we are. Sorry about the glare. This is the best I can do and still see what I'm doing. If I move the light like that, don't look too bad on camera, but I can't see what I'm doing anymore. So hopefully this won't put anybody off too much. I will try and improve. Trying to pay attention to my microphone too. So I'm just going to do with 1 scoop of the fines so we can see what we're working with here. Then I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to do the big ones first, and then we'll come back, show you results for each classification. Here we go. Oh, I saw a whole bunch of black sand. I know I did. Am I going to cry on audio? Well, it's clean dirt. Kind of sandy. And I see black sands. I'm seeing is it fool's gold? Pyrite. Gotta learn all my geology here, my different rocks, but that is black sand. Nobody said this was a hard one. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but one little piece of gold right there. A couple more. I'm going to pause this for now. I'll come back and show you the results of this pan because I know it's going to take me a while with all this black sand. I'll show you the results of this pan. Then I'll show you the results for each classification and results and all that good stuff. Trying to keep it under half hour or less. Come here, microphone. I just wanted to document this. This is still the same pan. And my microphone isn't wanting to cooperate. Come on. Anyway. There we are. I got some of that out. But we got a little gold. And it's just the most black sands that I've had to deal with in my short little postal prospecting career. I know a lot of you are like, "Oh, so what?" I'm not whining. I'm just documenting. This is again first first time I've had this much black sand, but I'm seeing some gold. I'm having fun. So, yay me. Be back in a little bit. Okay. Hopefully I remember to cut out the stuff that came before this. I have my first couple of pickers. And this stuff is from that first panning. These two are the results of the plus 1/8 inch. So there we are, my first two pickers. I'll be back when I got the results of kitchen strainer. All right, there we are. This is the first two classifications. My first two pickers. Very cool. A fairly realistic golden smile. And I still have most of it to go through. And I've had an interesting day today that is actually worth sharing with you. So I'd taken a gram of gold with me to my therapy appointment because that's one of the things I took off for today. Some other doctrine, nothing major, just refills. This is the dirt I still have to go through. Yeah, there's most of it there. It's over a pound. So my therapist wanted to see a gram of gold because I told him about my new hobby. So I brought one with me today and showed it to him. And for laughs, on my way home, especially after my gas light came on, I was like, let me stop by this pawn shop on the way home and let's see what I could do for a gram of gold. Short and skinny, I got $43 cash in hand. It came out supposed to have been like 20 carat. I forget there's an electronic machine that will You can just put a little piece on there and it'll test the percentage of purity. It was pretty neat. He was cool. He thought what he thought I was doing was like super interesting. Me post up the video on his YouTube page also. So hey, I can use all the help I can get. So I won't be going anytime soon. I just kind of did that on a whim today. It also gave me some money to go buy some splody stuff for the kids for the 4th of July. Had to do it, for the kids. They gotta have stuff to blow up on the 4th, man. So Dad did what he had to do. Sacrificed a gram of gold. I still got, there's probably about 3 in here yet. And adding to it, another gram, I imagine. This is a gram guaranteed, so, and I bet I already got at least half a gram. But that one big picker, it's probably a good 1/10 or more on its own. So, I'm going to stop talking at yous. Grabbing my pan, my spoon. Oh boy, I almost messed up. I almost poured all that dirt over top of my gold. First, I'm going to put my gold away. And then I'll go through some spoons of this. And when I'm done with that classification, I'll be back. Hey, everyone. Okay. Time for our favorite part. I apologize. I messed up the footage for the small classification. I guess I hit stop instead of unpause. Anyway, it was 0.35 grams. And this is the results for, where'd the bag go? TNR prospecting. All right, so we got our 1 gram guarantee, and I guarantee that ain't all the gold. I know for a fact I dropped a little piece. I heard it fall when I was transferring out of this thing into a vial. I heard it tink off of the surface and ended up in my carpet, which no telling what happened after that. Okay. So I know I still have gold in here. I'm going to, since I know I already got my guaranteed minimum, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to get a magnet and go through this again sometime for sure. And I wanted to touch on the pawn shop experience a little bit. I was a little excited when it happened because it was a good experience and I saw some potential. Now, I know my gram of gold at 20 carats was worth $63 the day I sold it, but I was at a pawn shop. I knew I wasn't going to get, what it was worth completely. I went in cold. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't check what it was worth before I went in. Offering me 43 was pretty fair for a pawn shop. I'm surprised he didn't offer me 30 something, honestly. I didn't try and dicker, and I was kind of happy that he found this intriguing and would let me come back and film in the store doing a transaction. And and that they would link it on their website. So that was, I'm sure they got more than 10 viewers like me. So I saw some potential. But I just wanted to make sure. I hope I explained what I did there. It's not something I don't know that it's not something I'm going to do like regularly. I might do it again just for the exposure. But it's a gram of gold. We'll see. Feel free to leave thoughts and comments. And next, I was wanting to get this wrapped up because today, it's July 5th for me right now. I should have a gallon of 15 to 1 croissant showing up today. I'll be a while going through that. I won't be able to acquire any more paydirt for a little bit. Get some of this overtime worked. Will be good. All right. Well, let's go over to. Which way? All right. This is the dirt I got, and it's out of stock now because I bought the last bag. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. I love my setup here. I just transition over to my desk. Okay, so this is what we purchased. And for laughs, we'll put in the gold calculator because we all like to see this. Okay, it's reading 1.073 grams. And because we'll get the range on this, we'll go ahead and get the 18 karat price. $61. And we're going to go over here to everyone's favorite part, the sexy spreadsheet. And we will put in here that we found the 1.073. Let me go back. What the value was 61.16. Here we are. I know you guys love this part, just watching me put these numbers in the spreadsheet here. There we go. That's posted. 18 karat. Let's see, because when I get ready to sell half of my gold next spring, to see what we can get to play with. Yeah, well, we'll see what I do. I'm probably going to do something with the pawn shop again, just because I thought it was cool and to get the exposure. Which could, hey, bleed over. Could be another couple hundred eyes our way, maybe. All right, let's do 24 karat value. Because I'm going to do something where along the way before next spring, probably where I sell a couple of grams to a vendor and see how that experiences and what that's like. I'd almost take the hit from the pawn shop knowing I get cash in hand and stress about mailing it through the mail and, maybe losing it all. There we are, 24 karat. Calculate $81.54. Well, anyway, I guess that's enough of that. I thank you all for taking some of your time to watch my video. Please do all the things like subscribe if you would. I appreciate it. Until next time, keep it metal and stay dirty.